How's it going, gents? Here we are today planning another adventure. About to leave in a couple of days. It's been 3 years since me and Nerb have done a big multi-day, multi-state adventure. So I'm pretty excited. I didn't know if it was going to happen as I only have a 6-month-old baby. But the wife's given me the green light. We're good to go. Not a gigantic trip. 8 days-ish, depending on what breaks or what happens. But here is the plan, the route, what Nerb's vision was. So we're starting off here in Melbourne. We're heading up north, meeting up with Bren Dogs in Griffin. He's a lame city boy now, so he's going to shoot over, meet us at Griffin. And then we get into the desert, basically desert, all off-road, seeing some things, Hibabara. And then our peak point, the most northern point we're going to reach is Cameron's Corner, which is the border of Queensland, New South Wales, and South Australia. And then the whole idea of the trip is then, bam, pump south to the ocean. There's a border of South Australia and New South Wales and Victoria, and we're going to hug that border as far as we can go. So that was the idea of the trip, Nerb's vision. I made the t-shirt for the trip. With a bit of thanks to AI. Here's me giving it to Nerb. All right, Nerb son, hey. I have the t-shirts.
Wow, awesome.
So here you go.
Oh,
show us what they are. Border Track Extreme. It's Trump's wall in Australia on the sand.
Kangaroos, emus, all these things to dodge.
Yep, that's going to be us.
Nice.
Following the border. Went blue, bit of different colour. Yeah. We've always had like orange and desert colours, so
desert colours,
we'll go blue.
No, nice.
It's all sand from there to probably all the way, pretty much. It's going to be a laugh. You know, we love sand, boys, so we're getting into it. So I'll run through what I'm bringing, couple of changes. The thing is, there's not a lot of changes. Basically, I've been doing this a long time. This is, you know, me and Nerb's kind of 10th year doing massive adventure rides. So there's some stuff that's been around the whole time, basically. I think my mattress and stuff, I've had the, you know, same one for 10 years and stuff. But some things have changed, so I'll quickly go through. Changes the bike. Since my last big trip, I did kind of an overhaul on the last big trip, but just recently I've kind of redone the bars. So I have, this is a KTM factory Nikin bar, so KTM EXE bar, new bike busters, new heated grips. Some other ones were completely gone skis. New quad lock setup with the wireless head and the vibration. Biggest thing is lights. We always ride at night. We always end up riding at night. And I've always had crappy lights. These are steadies, mounted nice and strong. Got them goodly, well aligned. So that's what I've changed in the bars. I've redone the forks. New chain and sprockets. That's about it. She's good to go. WR doesn't need much. Just need to chuck a new air filter in it before I go, and we're good. Bags, I've kind of changed it a little bit. I've gone away from Wolfman pannier bags. I've gone to Krieger, the OS system. I used that on the Tenerife trip and I loved it. So I put on the WR now. I've tested it once in the high country and it was great. So I've got the Wolfmans. This trip, I don't believe we're going to need much more than 350 Ks of range. So my IMS 18-litre tank is good. So we don't need to have a lot of fuel. So I'm able to run a tail bags. Usually we end up having to put a rotor packs and more fuel on the back and shit. But for this trip, hopefully we shouldn't. So that's the bike, ready to go. Gear, kind of the same as always. My very, very expensive and very, very good sleeping bag. Western Mountaineering, made in the USA, baby. No tariffs here. That's good till about 0. So this will be cold. It's bitterly cold in Melbourne right now, and it's going to be cold in the desert. So we'll be needing that. Helinox Chair 1, MacPack, Twilight Bivvy, the one-person bivvy tent. Other trips I've run just a full bivvy. I like having the mini tent now. It's a bit better, a bit more luxury. Then the rest, I've had this same mattress for 10 years, but this is a new one. It's when I went to America recently, I bought another one because I needed one. So I have 2. So I'll bring the new one, but it's the exact same mattress as my old one. A new Krieger backpack, because my last one was taken by dingoes. So that was torn up by dingoes, so that's all destroyed and everything. If you watched my last video, the dingoes took that one and I got it back, amazingly. But a new Krieger backpack. Here's probably the best stuff that I'm taking on this new trip. Super excited. I absolutely love this gear. This is the Fox Gore-Tex adventure gear. It is amazing. I've had a lot of different adventure gear. Right now, this is the best stuff, I believe. It's so lightweight, it feels like you're wearing nothing at all, but it is surprisingly amazing in the rain. Somehow, with all the vents closed, it also keeps you super warm. It doesn't have like a super thermal layer or anything, you know, it's just kind of an outer layer. But it's waterproof, windproof, and that's your protection for a crash. It has these panels here that'll, you know, be able to handle 100 kilometer an hour crash on the road. So that's just kind of your outer layer. And then you bring other things like, you know, your fleece, your down liner, and I've got a heated heated jacket liner, which I'll plug into the bike, and I'll be warm because we'll be riding and it'll be friggin' 0 degrees, I'm sure. Same old adventure boots, old helmet that just keeps living on that I really need to replace. I'm waiting for Shui to bring out a new helmet, but they just refuse to, the Japanese, so I'll just keep running the same old bloody helmet. My cold weather gloves, warm weather gloves, and I'll have some MX gloves in there. Thermarest pillow. I just have a little titanium pot. I generally don't even bring a burner, but I have a burner in there this time. Sometimes we get to places where we can't have campfires and it screws me over, so this time I have a burner, titanium spork. The best thing has a hook on it, so if you are in the campfire, you can friggin' hook it out. A couple of Cliff Bars, got Enduro tinnies for the first night. These are just the mini cans, they're the best. These are the best things ever. Don't need a lot of water, so easy to cook. Also, power charger for if we stop anywhere where we can get some charge on battery banks, and I've always got a front tube. I have ultra heavy duties in the bike, so I don't think I've ever got a puncture, but I always carry at least a front because you can slam that in the rear as well. The best camera in the game, the DJI Action 5 Pro, that is the best. One battery will probably last me 2 days, but I have like 5 batteries, so I'm good. This is the DJI battery pack, which is awesome. Makes it easy to charge at a million. A battery bank. I just have standard spanners in the tank bag. I have a full toolkit on the bike, but I like to just have spanners just to whip things up. Something to get the wheels off, a Leatherman, have a whole bunch of SD cards. This is also nice. These are the Ray-Ban Metas. This is gonna be my backup camera. In case that I break it or something happens to it, I can literally chuck these sunglasses in the helmet and the footage is usable. It's great. Also, there's sunglasses, so excellent. This is something new I brought. Normally, I'm extremely lightweight and I'll, down to the gram, look at what I can take out and what I cannot bring. But what I realized is it's so important in the sand to get your tire pressures right that this is going to be worth its weight in weight, basically. So many times I've been like, oh, I can't be bothered, you know, figuring out how much air to take out. You know, we're not at the servo anymore and shit. I don't want to air down. And I try riding in the sand at 40 PSI pressure and it's a nightmare. As soon as I hit the sand, I'm stopping, I'm grabbing that and I'm going. I've got rim lock on the WR now. The other times before I had the XL wheels, they didn't have rim lock. So now full rim lock, I can go to 10 PSI or 8 PSI. It's going to be a dream in the sand. So tire pressure gauge, that's my luxury. Got a new head torch, it's an actual torch that clips into a headband and it pumps. So we always get stuck in the dark. We're always setting up in the dark. This thing is insane and it's going to be nice. But that is about it. So I'm pretty much ready to go. We'll see how it goes. I'll update Instagram, see how we go in the sand. So we got Nerd, we got Mark, we got Silas, we got Brendogs, and I think another guy that I haven't met yet. So we're all heading up, and it's going to be a freaking good time, man. It's been a long time since we've done a big adventure on the WR. She's got over 60,000 Ks on her. What could go wrong, boys? But we'll see how it goes. I'm going to give a full breakdown of this Fox Adventure gear. I'm a big fan of it. I want to tell you why I really like it, and I'll do that maybe on the trip. But let's get this packed up and freaking get going, boys. See you out there in the sand.